Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get started. Shit. Servy Wood in the house.
What's happening, man?
BayAreaHipHop41510 show.
Finally.
Man, appreciate you pulling up, man.
Man, I appreciate the invite.
You've been doing a lot of big things lately.
Yeah.
So, we'll get into it. But first, just, start where you from and how'd you get into rap?
Born in Richmond, originally, raised in Vallejo, California. So I was raised in Vallejo from elementary on up, from the south side of Vallejo, all my friends, my best friends. Got family spread out through Vallejo also. Yeah, that's where I came from. That's where I was raised. It's a long story though, like came from Richmond, moved to Oakland, moved from Oakland, and Vallejo was just like the last spot where we just settled in at, where I jumped off the porch at and did everything at, so.
Okay, so Vallejo, where you consider you raised?
Yeah.
And then what about the music? How'd you get into music?
In Vallejo.
Okay.
In the V. That's crazy because Fam Media just posted a clip of that when I was driving on my way here about how I got into music and shit.
You just collabed on it.
Oh, you collabed on it too?
Yeah, it's on my page. I was walking in the elevator. It's perfect timing. Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, because when I was driving, I'm like, oh shit, perfect time. And I'm on my way to an interview right now. But yeah, I started back in 2005. I think it was the years when I got involved with Dean Green and 4-5. But I got introduced to the whole industry through Reg, Spaced Out, Major Fixtures.
Okay.
So half of the Major Fixtures, that's my boy. He introduced me to the label, and it went from there. We was in high school when that happened, so.
I didn't realize it's been 20, so that's 20 years for you, right?
Yeah.
2005.
Since 2005.
21 almost.
Yeah.
When did you first record something on record?
When I first recorded something, I was like 14. So I say 2001 or 2. That's when I was still running around outside. And I didn't tell the story a lot, but that's when Taji Spitz was one of the hottest things going. So we had Taji Spitz, Ice Mees, Fairfield, our Fairfield department of our crew that we had. Them niggas was all the rappers and doing all the shit. And I was just a part of this crew, you feel me, at the time. And they used to go in there and record all the fucking time. And that's when I actually first put something down on the track, was with Ice Mees, Deemsy, rest in peace to Deemsy, Dex, and Taji Spitz. That's when I first ever recorded anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Taji Spitz. He's in the studio right now. He's getting shit done.
Yeah. That's little bro. Like when he found out, like he knew I just played around with it, but when he seen like all the recognition and when somebody tried to introduce us, he like, nigga, that's my big brother, bro. Like he like, this nigga should have been rapping. This nigga been the gangster. He like, everybody don't know you a gangster for real, bro. I'm like, yeah. I'm a rapper.
That in the past, right? Yeah.
That's a past, but we did a lot of stuff coming up though, man. Like we was just young, living wild and free, man. And Taji, man, shout out Taji, shout out Ice Mees and Taji is still doing their fucking thing. Shout out Dex, they still doing their thing. And yeah, that's when I first laid something down, man. And been on one, not really been on one ever since, but I always just played around with it. And then Reg and them introduced me to the label part of things to get inside the industry and see how that work and shows and all those things. And it's been that since then. I was still outside in the streets though, so that stagnated a lot of things. Like,
you feel like that held you back a little bit?
It held me back a lot because I was hard-headed at the time. Like when people was telling me like I should rap and this is what I should be doing, I was like, nigga, I ain't no rapper, I sell dope.
Okay.
Like, nigga, this ain't what I'm doing. I wanted to be like the people I was seeing outside. Actually, we didn't have rappers hanging out with us back then. So I'm hanging with the niggas who sell dope and outside getting money. So that's what I wanted to be.
So that had a stronger influence on you, stronger draw.
The influence was way stronger. And then I'm coming from a household where my grandma raising me. So it was like, easily to just get addicted to what you see going on outside in real time than believing that you'll be a rapper one day and making videos and shit. It make sense? Like, yeah. I had a better chance of going to shoot dice and getting a bundle instead of on the block and hustling instead of just actually making it in a rap. That's how I thought.
Yeah, so when did you, I guess, first start taking it serious or think like you could actually make a career out of rap?
When I was like forced to. So in the midst of things, like I said, I was still outside when everybody was like, you should rap. When Dean and 4-5 was like, you need to stay in the studio, I was still running outside. right? And then again, I'm getting told this by niggas who getting money. So it's like, nigga, stay in the studio. I'm trying to pull up in a vet too one day. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, but I'm trying to hustle to do X, Y, and Z and have the things I see y'all having. I'm trying to get a head start on it. But, you know, I went through the trials and tribulations of the game, right? Getting caught, you know what I'm saying? And having to go to jail. So I was always going in and out of jail. And then the last time I went, you know, it's another story that's just, you know, one of the powerful trials that happened in my life is when I got shot by VPD running from them. So after I got shot by VPD, it was like a forced thing because now I'm supposed to be paralyzed. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get out. I just left jail from a warrant I had, right, for a dope case. So I'm fresh 18 with a dope case. After all the other cases, like it's crazy too how they did it. It's like they gave me the dope case once I turned 18. That's a whole nother story, how they did me. But I ended up going on a run for that, did my time for that, got out, then came right back in the same year from being shot by the police. So it was like my life was in shambles. It was fucked off. So I was like, what am I gonna do, right? And it was like, damn, that's a lot. It make you think after that, like, damn, what I'm gonna do when I get out? Like, I know I ain't gonna be able to get no job or nothing like that. All I can do is rap, right? So it was something that I took serious after I done went through all of those things. It made me think about it, like, shit, I'm gonna just try to rap. Fuck it.
Right.
I already was doing it, so let me continue to keep doing it.
Okay. Now you said you were almost paralyzed.
Yeah, I was paralyzed.
So you were how long?
I was paralyzed for like 3.5, 4 months.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hell yeah, I had to teach myself how to walk in jail. I was going to court in wheelchairs and shit.
What was that process like?
That's the most mentally challenged thing that you could ever, I mean, depending on who you are. Like I'd say, like it's hard. I get it. When people, that process made me understand human mindsets and it's for some reason, I ain't gonna say it gave me superpowers, but it gave me a lot of understanding, a lot of patience, and I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? I know how to handle, like I know how to handle situation. I could tell when you faking. Not saying that you faking like you really not who you say you is, but I could tell when you're covering up something.
Okay.
Like something else is bothering you, but you'll make it seem like it's about me stepping on your shoe, per se.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But it's like it ain't that serious about the shoe. It's something that you're really going through, but you don't know how to express that. And the only way you can express it is being violent or, you feel me, being in defense. So that process of me having to, like my bullet hole, I got it right here. And I ain't never showed my bullet hole on camera. This came from under my butt, not my thigh. The motherfucker was like this big.
Oh, that's from behind.
That's from behind.
Okay.
So I got a bullet on my spine too. So being able to, like every morning I had to wake up and watch my bullet holes close. Like you can still see my meat. When I do this, I can see all that. So that by itself was like fucked up. Like, you know, it'll fuck you up for real. And not knowing if you're gonna be able to walk again, having to think about all that type of things you gotta go through. So the rehabilitation of the situation, having to do it by myself, when like I didn't have no help, nobody helping me and taking steps with me, telling me like, move your leg every day, stay strong, or you know what I mean? You go through a process. I had to do it by myself.
You were in jail, right?
I was in jail.
They got physical therapy in there?
Hell no. Right. You gotta sit there and rehabilitate yourself. And I almost went out. Like I almost didn't do it. But when I was in the infirmary, a group of guys in there, like I was in there for damn near a month and a half before I said a word. Right? And they was like, there we go again. I'm going through mental problems. I'm not talking. Barely eating. I'm just using the bathroom, drinking, using the bathroom up when everybody else sleep. I'm mentally going through shit, right? And I'm not saying nothing. But they realized it, and one of them just made me talk. And after he got me talking, he was like, man, you got to start working at it. He like, the doctor can tell you you're going to be paralyzed, but you know, it's up to God. Like, but if you don't work on it and meet him halfway, you will be paralyzed for the rest of your life. So I just started working on it, putting my foot down, like doing shit, stepping and all that just to get some type of strength back into it until I started like feeling it and able to stand on it, because I couldn't stand on it for shit. Like it's crazy. It was like flimsy, like a noodle. You know what I'm saying? So
Did you ever at any point like accept the fact that I'm not gonna walk, or did you always say it's gonna happen?
no, I accepted it once they told me. Like I got told I want to go walk again when I was in the hospital. Before they released me from the hospital, I got arrested at the hospital. So before they released me from the hospital, it was me, Lade, and who else? It was me, Lade, and I think my sister Chelsea in there. Me, my brother Lade, and Chelsea. And he came, the doctor came and told me then. So right then when they told me, it was a heartbreaking moment, but it was like, damn, I gotta get prepared to not walk again. I'm not understanding that people might fall off or things might not be the same as far as like everybody that's around me. I'm not gonna be able to do nothing independently for myself was the most thing I was thinking about. Like, right. I'm not finna be able to do nothing. Feel me? So I just had to accept it from the gate. But once I got in there and got that conversation after a month or so with the guy, I just gave myself, that's when faith kicked in. Like, that's what we talked about in there, like having faith and moving forward and not giving up. So it taught me a lot. Like, it taught me how to have faith, how to stay down. Like, that situation alone taught me how, like, don't ever give up. I done brought myself back to walking again. Right. By myself. So can't nobody tell me that it's not possible for anything to happen, right? If you want to make it happen, you can.
Shit, that's huge, man. That's a lot to come back from.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to tell you, people don't understand, and I'm just now, like, I used to not talk about this a lot, but my mom told me to talk about it because my story like a movie for real, just as well as anybody else's, but when you think about it and you really have to go through some shit like that, it's either gonna make you or break you, right?
Yeah. Like,
I could have been on the corner right now asking for change because I didn't bounce back from that situation mentally.
Yeah, so you say like you weren't talking for a while, and then when people started talking to you, and you kind of got going or whatever. Do you feel like you were depressed before that?
Hell yeah. I was already in a depressed state of mindset. So I'm already depressed due to just me not being raised with my parents. I'm already going through them stages. But at the time, I didn't know I was depressed at the time. But when you go back and I sit back and look, I'm like, damn, I was depressed as hell. Yeah. Right? My energy was crazy.
Like what ages are you talking about?
I'm talking about like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like they try to prescribe me with Ritalin in elementary. Oh, yeah. Right? So they got me taking pills in the morning, and then during school I gotta take a pill after lunch. Then after second break, you know what I'm saying? But my grandma seen how it was slowing me down, and I really wasn't like, I'm in that mode. Like, I don't want to talk, don't want to be a kid, don't want to have fun, don't want to run around, I don't want to do nothing. But the whole time I was just hyper, right? So that added to it too. They put me on these pills and got me psyched out, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's already put me in a position. They already got me labeled and on paperwork since a kid that psych meds basically. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you giving this little boy pills, he's a kid. My granny didn't know better. She was doing what she had to do, but she seen how I reacted to it. And that's when she was like, I gotta take him off this shit, right? Because it's gonna damn near have him crazy. But I'm already going through something much deeper now. I don't got my parents around. They not raising me. You feel me? I'm seeing all these kids go home with their parents and doing the things they do. So I'm acting out. So I'm acting like I don't got no sense. I need attention. I'm doing things as a kid, but really I'm in depressed mode, right? And then we moving all around a lot of places. We not stable. We getting kicked out. We got to stay here. We going to hotels. We stay with family members. So that's adding more to it too. We don't even got a stable place. And then we finally got a stable place. Everywhere I go, I'm a new kid on the block. You know what come with that?
You get tested.
You get tested everywhere you go. So from Richmond, Oakland, all the way to Vallejo, I'm getting tested and gotta stand firm, and I gotta set demos and to the point to where it's like, when I start sitting back and really looking at my life, like, God damn, I was going through so much shit as a kid because I'm being tested. And then my name, then the transition to me moving to Vallejo, and that's been in Vallejo. I've been in Vallejo since '99, right? Okay. So I'm in 4th grade when we moved to Vallejo. As soon as we jump out the porch, like the first day off the porch, you're getting tested. And then it transitioned Now you got the hottest name in the city. Now you getting tested out grown folks. You got grown men and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
like never stops pretty much.
You a snap. You'll start trying to shoot up the whole city. You'll start chasing niggas down and shit. Not because you want to, because you're getting played with. People keep on fucking with you. And then you got nobody to run home to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what my grandma go do?
Talk about that. Like, how did you go up? You say your grandma raised you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Can you talk about that a little bit?
We just moved around a lot, right? And then when we got settled in, where we was at was in Vallejo. It's 1999, the end of 1999. I'll never forget. It was late November, right? So we moved to Vallejo from being homeless, from out of a relative house, from motels on the weekend to Vallejo, finally getting our own spot. And you know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, having somewhere to go. My granny did her best with everything, you know what I'm saying? But this is what it was. So us moving there, it was hectic. Like we did our thing. She made sure we had stuff. My granny was a hustler though. You feel me? She was a hustler. She taught me how to hustle. Okay. But you know, she got her own kids. It's a lot of us in the household. Yeah. She got to take care of all of us, right? Off government assistance. Right. You know what I'm saying? So she got to pick us up from school, drop us off until we able to do so on our own. But once I started jumping off the porch and going outside, doing my own thing, the streets taught me how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? All my friends, we all taught each other how to be men. We didn't have no man in our life to show us the way, right? So yeah, it was crazy. I took a little bit more risk than the average kid probably did when it comes to running around in the streets and being outside at an early age. I got more bravery in my heart than a lot of people would probably, like the average would have because of that. I'm fearless. I ain't scared of nothing now. You know what I mean? At this time in my life, I'm like, by the time the police shot me, I wasn't scared of nothing. I wasn't scared of nothing. Like, and now it's like, you get over the fears. Like, that shit made me fearless, especially when you get piles of groups of people and shit. Like, it get like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? You versus 30 niggas, it get like that. And I've been in situations like that where I survived them. But now it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Who's like your, well, you say you didn't have like a male role model, but just like when you needed advice or support, like when you were growing up?
It was the streets. It was the niggas we was outside hustling with. And they told us the best thing they could. You feel me? They outside with us. They older than us and we younger. I'd just say the streets. The streets really played their part. I like to say though, like, for some reason, God had some ghetto angels that really just had the best interests. You don't get too many people that's in the streets that got their best interest in a young nigga. Right. They always look at young niggas as an opportunity to manipulate, try to get more out of, try to put a bundle in their hands so they can eat, or try to put them in position that's just gonna benefit them. Like, I was like blessed to have older niggas that we was outside hustling with that literally genuinely wanted to see us win. So they was telling us the right way to go about things. And also we was making the block hot. So we had to like, you know what I mean? Like, calm a lot of shit down because they like, nigga, you making us hot. We can fuck y'all hot out here. So this how y'all need to move. You know what I'm saying? So we was blessed to have that, genuinely just to have that. And just knowing how to move when it came to just hustling, or if a problem came, how you should handle it. It just, the streets really just played their part for real.
When you did get like more serious about rap, did you have people trying to keep you out of the street?
Hell nah.
No.
Fuck no. And it's sad and it's crazy because I was just talking to somebody, one of my older partners, and it's like, it's times like this, when we got interviews like this, that's gonna come up because I'm finally making something to myself, right? And it's like, I have to answer them hard-ass questions. Like, it ain't the older niggas that I was just talking about, but it's like motherfuckers I've been around. Like, you have to answer questions like this and they gonna feel some type of way when you say, fuck no, right? My partners, yeah, my niggas, but you know, majority of my partners and shit, my best friend, he was gone. He was gone during the whole spare time when I was really just pushing for 10 years for M. You know what I'm saying? So that was a nigga you'll see me with every day. So I'm by myself doing my thing, but also you got other niggas that's around that rap. You get what I'm saying? But these niggas ain't never did nothing in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like when they see a perception of you being the nigga that was always in the streets or in the hood, moving around, selling dope, having it the harder way, pimping hoes, whatever the case may be, when you always was living your life illegal, that's where people view you as, and that's where they feel like you should stay at. That's my personal opinion. Because when I started pushing my little rap shit and was trying to make a way for myself, it was like, Nah, stay the goon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't no help. It wasn't no, oh yeah, hell yeah. But I could jump in a car about you though. You get what I'm saying? And then I done seen niggas give niggas love to niggas who never jumped in a car about them.
Right.
So it's like sitting back watching all that shit is like you telling me how you really feel about me by your actions, because you sucking these niggas who ain't never did nothing for you when it comes to them street shit because of the clout. But you downplay a nigga that you know that really love you and they didn't put their life on the line about you.
Mm-hmm.
I done seen that shit too many times. I done went through it myself personally. So it's like, okay, I'm forced to really just have to do this shit on my own, because if I'm not being no type of assistance to a nigga when it comes to street activity, even though that I'm a nigga that you can come out with and we gonna go home, I'm gonna make sure we go home. I'm gonna make sure you get home. I'm gonna make sure I go home, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm responsible. I'm a protector at heart. You feel me? I'm an Aries, so we protect off top. So that's just how I am. I'm gonna make sure we get home. That's still a go overlook, knowing that nigga gonna make sure we get home. You get what I'm saying? Because now I'm trying to do something else with my life. This is just how I'm looking at it. Now I'm getting the recognition. Now I'm climbing up the ladder. Now I'm getting the recognition I deserve. It should be a push, right? Everybody should be like, bro, our nigga finally doing it. And we know he really that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We know he really that. We know for a fact he not lying. He really that. We should get behind and push it. But when you see niggas don't move like that, don't really want to see you do that, and then they try to like pick out flaws like, oh, well, he don't be out here with us no more. Oh, he don't. I mean, at some point in time, nigga, when you work a job for so long, you retire. You get pictured.
Yeah, people move on.
You move on. It's like I can never retire who I am because it's gonna always come with it, and I still deal with the pros and cons what comes with the neighborhood too. You get what I'm saying? I still deal with that. I still have to protect myself at all times. I mean, I still have to look out for certain shit. I'm not somebody that's just out here causing problems. Nobody looking for me. I ain't taking that from nobody. But like I was saying, I was talking to somebody earlier and I told them this. I said, it's not even about street shit no more. It's about waking up every day and having a dream of making a motherfucker that want to dislike you now.
Yeah.
Waking up and having the heart and having the guts to chase a dream will have somebody disliking you now. It's not even about if you did anything to them or nothing. So I understand what level I'm on now. It's me waking up having the heart to even think that I can accomplish some shit like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Who the fuck gave you this ambition and gave you this motivation so much to where we not even helping you and you still going? Like, who the fuck you think you is what have motherfuckers disliking you. So I know I gotta always stay aware and prepared. You know what I mean? And that's what it is now. And that's how I look at it, because it's like, can't nobody really say, oh, he did this to me and this is why I don't like him. All they could say is, he's from South Vallejo, he's from over there, so what goes on in every city is politics with every hood, right? That's the only thing you can go off of, but it's like, other than that, can't nobody really just step down on some, that's what he did. I'm gonna defend myself at all times though, you feel me? But when you got that shit, when you sit back and you watch this shit and you see the transition and you got receipts, it's like, that's what it is. So my partners, like my brothers from who I grew up with from day one, yeah, they like, go, keep going, don't stop. You feel me? You get them conversations all the time. And they know, because this shit be going on and niggas be like, keep going, bro, don't stop you when you came too far. But as far as like, just having that feeling like, is the hood behind you? Yeah, I think the hood love me. I think they gonna always have love for me, but is they helping me push the music before the streets? Nah. Ain't nobody saying like, come on, y'all, we need to all get together and put peace up and put some money in a hat. And oh, bro, you rap already, line him up with this. Nah, I gotta go out there and fish for everything. I gotta catch every fish on my own, and that's what I've been doing.
Okay. Well, shit, you been doing a good job, man. Speaking of accomplishments and shit, made me do it, man. You got a hit.
Yeah.
You got a real hit, man. Talk about that a little bit.
Man, that motherfucker, bruh. I did that shit in Atlanta. Went out there, and I just like to do shit. Like I was just talking about fishing. I just like to go out and just do shit, because that's just how I am. I like to adventure and explore shit. So I bought me a lot, and I'm just like, I'm finna take my shit to Rick Ross' house. He do the car show. I just want to go. I really wanted to just get next to the nigga house. I like that. I just was like, I'm finna go see this nigga house. This motherfucker hella big. I want to go see how big this motherfucker is and just You know what I mean? This is a fat ass house. You letting us come in and enjoy the fruits of his labor from his hard work. I want to just see how you got to get close to something to touch it, right?
Right.
You can dream about it all day, but when you actually get close to it and see it, I feel like that's when you know manifested for it to come to life. And that's what I was on. I just wanted to take my lack out there, and I did. And me taking my lack out there, that shit then turned into a whole motherfucking. It turned into something else, bruh. I ain't expect none of this shit. I went and made me do it. I turned my lack in on Friday, and I went to the studio Friday night. I did 3 songs, and I did Made Me Do It, Come Here, and With Me. And the engineer, and my uncle Buddha, he in Atlanta, he was telling me to do Come Here for the video. But the engineer was like, nah, do Made Me Do It. He like, that's a hit right there. So I'm like, I'm still undecided. So I'm like, I'm gonna see what the B-rolls look like. So when we went to Rick Ross' house the following day, I just got B-rolls of everything. So I'm like, just get B-rolls of everything. And then it so happened that nigga, Fat Boy, he came and was up on the lack, and I got footage of him trying to buy the lack from me. And
about Rick Ross?
Yeah, it turned into a big old thing. Like he liked my flavor. So he came over there to my car, brought the whole crowd with him. His media team recorded me. We all conversating. Greg Street, shout out Greg Street. Shout out Fat Boy, shout out Rick Ross. We all sitting there talking, chopping it up. And it just went from there. Like, it was just things that was happening. It was magical moments. Like, I don't know this nigga from a can of paint. He seen my black ass sitting on my car, and he just came. And I already did the song. So I'm like, I'm shooting Made Me Do It. This gonna be B-roll, so Made Me Do It. And then after that, it was already cats out there in Atlanta that I knew. And I'm like, I need the Outkast mural. I need this, and that. And I just put it together like that. And I just automatically felt it was gonna go up because I FaceTime E40. E40 picked up the FaceTime. So when we huddled over each other, we all talking to E40 on the phone. And we chopping it up. And 40 like, it's my young life. He from the soil. So they thought I was capping because Greg Street tried to call me Ray J little brother. I'm like, nigga, I ain't Ray J little brother. What the fuck? All right, nigga, hell no. I'm saying I'm from the Bay, bruh. Yeah. He like, you from the Bay? I'm like, yeah, I'm from Vallejo, bruh. He like, you don't know Earl? Man, I'll call him right now. What the fuck you mean I don't know Earl? So I'm call Earl. I call boy 40. I'm like, as soon as he picked up, I was like, whew. Yeah, ain't no cap in my rap, nigga. It was like, nigga, it was spirit of moment, but it was magical spirit of moments. Like, that can't, like, you never know when you go out there and you push, like, right? Having that faith, back when I was talking about me being paralyzed, going out there and pushing and believing in yourself and having that faith. It's just that same mentality because you never know what might happen. And that's how I've been living. But that song, that's what made me do it. The song was already done. I already had the song already in my phone. I recorded the cadence before I even had the beat. Feel me? So I found the beat, bought the beat, and then went from it like that. And it just so happened that all that shit transpired. So I was like, we should Made Me Do It to this B-roll. And ever since then, once I dropped it, it started catching traction in the South. But then we got Bebe, Hollywood Bebe. Shout out to Hollywood Bebe. He like one of the biggest DJs, MCs, and radio personnel in hip hop. Like, for real, one of the biggest all through the South. Hey, Bebe, y'all got the club, holla. Hey, Bebe. Hey, Bebe. Hurricane Chris made that song for him, so he can get play in the clubs. So he know what I'm talking about. So he can get played. So Bebe will play him. So Bebe like a real mogul in hip hop. I'm just rewinding, we pausing right quick so people can understand. I met Bebe in 2023 on the DJ Khaled cruise. Okay. So I do shit like that. You get what I'm saying?
Just pull up a network type thing?
Yeah. So if they got something going on, I'm going to their shit. So DJ Khaled had a cruise to the Bahamas, and I went. We went to the DJ Khaled cruise. And when we got out there, I already had people in Lil Haiti, went and shot a video on Lil Haiti with my people out there. I do shit like that. So when I went there, I met Bebe. Bebe was on a cruise. I'm like, Bebe, I'm Juice. And he Juice too. He don't even know who I am. I'm like, bro, I know who you is. All my people looking like, who the fuck is this nigga? I'm like, bro, this Bebe, boy.
Okay.
He knew it. I'm like, nigga, you don't know who this is, nigga? This is Bebe. Nigga, this is the... So we exchanged numbers. So fast forward, at the Rick Ross car show, I'm walking through the grass, Bebe on the stage, MCing. Mind you, he done took my phone number. He followed me on the gram and everything. So he on the gram. We got the Bay Area here, Sir V1. I'm like, oh shit, Bay, what's up? We just met a year ago. Feel me? We met in 2023. This 2024. So he been watching me since 2023. So when I put the video together for Made Me Do It and dropped the video, as soon as I dropped the video, he FaceTimed me and said, it's time now. And that's exactly how it went. But I just had to say that so people can understand. In 2023, I met Baby. In 2024, he was at the Rick Ross Car Show emceeing. And that's when I did Made Me Do It that Friday, the 31st. And then that's how everything transpired. When I dropped the video, he FaceTimed me. It was like, it's time. He like, you've been moving around. You've been doing everything you're supposed to do. And you finally got you one. And ever since then, it been up. He flew me to Radio Dallas. He flew me to the radio station in Dallas, interviewed me and everything. And
you talk about like how has your life changed since that song?
Since Made Me Do It, it showed, man, that's crazy. You asking me questions, the same goddamn questions I was just talking to this boy about earlier.
Oh yeah.
Oh, swear to God, we've been chopped. Boy, that's crazy. Was you in the car? That's crazy. You had to be in there. We was just talking about the life-changing experience about after the song and just the questions you asked, and it's crazy because I told him, I said, I think he gonna ask some good questions. I'm like, he been watching me for a while, and we've been trying to set this interview up for a minute. So I'm like, I think he gonna ask some good questions. You asking him, but we was just talking about this shit. That's crazy. But it's just been showing you. I told him, I'm gonna tell you what I told him. I said, if I knew that music would show you the difference on how people will treat you when you climbing and you finally reaching a level of success. Yeah. I wouldn't be doing music, but then again, I would be doing something to that extent because I would like to know who I got around me. If it makes sense?
Yeah, I can see that.
There's a lot of people who you would think be happy for you that's not happy for you. Then you got a lot of people that's happy for you that you never even spent the day with.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like I would still want that type of effect, but bro, I wouldn't like, I didn't think this shit would be causing all this type of shit. This shit crazy. Yeah. But it's like, it comes with the territory, but you wouldn't, like the shit that's unfolding and that's happening, it's like, damn, that's the devil a lie. Like, you gotta be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this shit by myself. Like, you really that bothered? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, this shit shouldn't bother you, especially if you know me and you know where I come from. You know I had it hard. You know where I come from. It shouldn't bother you. And you know I got enough morals and standards and respect for myself to move a certain way. And I had to tell, like, we was talking on the phone, I had to tell him, like, we done all did it, bro. And I say this shit in a lot of my interviews, like, I don't want nobody bitch, bro. Like, when you start moving up and going up into this level, I understand this. I can't fuck them all. I'm dead serious. Yeah. I would not have no supporters sticking my dick in every bitch that I run across. Yeah. I'ma fuck my name up. Right. This ain't the streets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is real life music industry, and I have to be professional at what I do. You get what I'm saying? And you wouldn't expect that coming from a nigga like me because I'm a street nigga. So it's shit like that have people irritated, I think. Like, nigga, you ain't no better. I don't think I'm no better, but I know I gotta handle business. Right. You feel me? Now the ones that get popped is not gonna be the ones. You can't be your groupie. You're not here because of my music, and you're not gonna be nobody that can affect my job. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the ones that's in the crowds, that's hey pictures, I learned like I can't stick my dick in them because then I'ma never have no supporters. So I be trying to tell people like it's okay like to see people go up. It's okay to embrace my wins and be happy for me because I know it's either one of three things. It's the bitches, it's the money, or it's the clothes. Mm-hmm. It's being able to maintain all that without a stress. Right. Because what we do it for? We do it all for the hoes. We get fly clothes because of the hoes. We get the best job we can get because of the ladies. And we try to drive the flyest car we could drive because of what? Unless you like men, but you do it for women. You feel me? Yeah. So I understand, but it's like me that people gotta understand that I understand the level I'm on and understand that I didn't grow up to where it's like I don't want that many people in my business anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it just be a lot of weird shit. Like, you could tell. And I think people do this shit on purpose because they want to get a reaction. Like some of this shit that I've been going through and I've been watching, sitting back and just looking, it'll have somebody who ain't got it all, or who not confident enough and whose self-esteem is low. It'll have them on the internet tripping.
Yeah.
It'll have them on there really tripping, like calling niggas out. But I understand that it's always a time. It's never gonna go my way. I'm not gonna always have it my way. And everybody get a turn. You feel me?
All right.
So I just be feeling like shit. I guess my time came and went, made me do it. Then it's all over America. I'm getting booked all over America. Whether I'm working the record or the record is working for me. And right now, the 65%, 70% of the record is working for me. I'm getting paid to come to these places to perform. You get what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
30%, I'm finding a slot that makes sense and be like, let me get over there so I can give these people a tester of my product. That's just how the business go.
Yeah.
But it's just, either way it go, the record is still being spent, and the people that I'm paying for, oh, they got who over there? It's okay. Yep, I'm gonna take my bundle to their trap, and I'm gonna show them if they like my dope. I'm gonna go over there and hustle. Now, everybody in that trap over there might not like it, but if I got 2-3 people that fuck with my dope, nigga, I got a line over there. They gonna find 2-3, they gonna take a chance with my dope, with my flavor, with my product, and they gonna find a whole group of people that's in that area without me being there that's gonna fuck with it too. So that's how I look at it. So with me getting all these bookings, and these ain't bookings that I'm reaching out to search either. I'm either getting booked 70% of the time, the other 30% of the time, out of this 100%, people's calling me, hey, we got such and such coming. Do you want parts? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not looking and begging for no slot. They calling me, hey, bro, we got Wooty Woo coming to Texas. You want parts? Bro, we got Wooty Woo gonna be in Atlanta. How much you charging? You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, why I gotta go? Even out here, I got bookers all through the Bay, bro. You available on this day? You available on this day? We're trying to book you. I'm getting booked. So it just show me like, if a nigga getting booked like this all through the streets, and before it made me do it, the Oakland After Hours kept me booked.
All right.
So before it made me do it, I had Hold On, I had Shut Up, I had Land of the Bridges. All these songs was already making tractions in the streets, creating my name. That's why I'm getting a name for myself. Made me do it was just like the icing on top of the cake. I already was making a name for myself and being booked for the past shit since before the pandemic. So the past 7 years, I've been booked as an underground artist.
Yeah.
On file, on flyers, facts. To finally have a song that's gaining traction across America, I just be sitting back like, they just played my shit in Atlanta on the radio. Cameo, shout out to Cousin Dre, first Greg Street in Atlanta. Greg Street is another big DJ that's in the South that break records and do all that. So Greg Street in Atlanta at V103, he playing my song in the radio in Atlanta. Cameo playing it, shout out to Cousin Dre. Cameo playing it now every Friday. And then I just got the phone call from Bay. They finna put it on the Dallas radio station.
Nice, huh?
When the fuck is y'all gonna bring me out to perform somewhere? What the hell going on? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That type of shit'll make you think like, okay, y'all don't fuck with me like y'all say y'all do. I'm not mad. I'm not finna do all that. But it's like, nigga, if I'm doing all this shit by myself, I'm not begging for no handout. But it's like at some point in time, you'll be like, man, go grab bro. That little nigga went over there and sold all his bundle. He done sold his bundle himself, man. Like, now let's show him how to really make his bundle stretch. Because he's over there just selling out his bundle when he's selling it faster than any of us selling it. Or anybody that we give a bundle to. That nigga selling his shit out hella fast now. Let's give him some game to show him how to really stretch it. And it's like right now, I just don't feel like, I feel like they just like keep doing it on your own. Like, we gonna make you work for it all the way to you all the way get there. And it's like, why do me like that? What I do? Why I gotta keep going through the hard part of this shit? Like, I wanna make sure I get to every step, but it's like, damn, why niggas out of state? Why y'all gonna leave it up to the niggas out of state to keep calling me to be involved in what they doing? I ain't even from out there.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Instead of at home, y'all know how to make a name for myself already here if I went out there instead of putting me in the loop out here. That type of shit right there just be having me looking at shit like, is it that I do something or they really don't fuck with me or is it something that I did that you mad at? Like, I don't know. It make you think. But like I said, if it was a person in my shoes that wasn't, that can control themselves, they probably would have been got on the internet and bashed and started talking shit. I really don't give a fuck because I come from a situation to where I'm already used to being alone and being abandoned, so it don't bother me. But you pay attention and you see it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it don't bother me to the point where I be like, fuck all these niggas, man, bitch ass niggas. I ain't gonna pull a mess. I fuck a mess though, heavy. Yeah. But you see how mess was going, it made me think about it too. I'm like, I see why mess went bad. This is what made that nigga go bad. This is exactly what made him go bad. But it's like, when you ain't got the self-control of just saying, you know what, it's okay. It's business, it ain't personal, whatever. Tables turn, man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody get a turn. So right now, I'm getting calls from people out of state, people that, I'm not saying that I'm better than nobody. I'm not saying that I'm dangling a steak over nobody's head. This is just what's happening for me. But I always try to bring it back home and let people know, hey, this for us too. It ain't just for me. I'm not tripping like that. But to have that much fame and to see, like, if I got to go through a certain stage, a level of doing some sucker shit to get some, it is what it is with me. I don't give a fuck that much. Yeah. But you do peep it. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't want to be that famous because 9 times out of 10, a lot of these niggas is lying. You know what I'm saying? And I know niggas personally. So it'd be like, y'all letting these niggas lie, get on stage and talk all this shit, but it's really a lot of shit that's going on. And there's been a lot of disrespect that happened in front of a lot of these niggas' faces. And they still jump on these stage and jump on these songs, lying to the youth. And it'd be like, for a nigga like me, you would expect like me to put everybody on blast, but I'm not that type of nigga. So I don't know if it's that either, like, cause I know the real, cause I'm really a street nigga and been outside, and I know like, bro, you lying, you ain't. But it's like, it ain't my job to pull your card. You feel me? Life will whoop your ass before I do. So I'm not here to pull nobody's card. I'm just trying to do my thing and keep it lit. So I don't know if it's the intimidation from that, or it's just that they like, keep the door closed, don't let that nigga in, cause. But for whatever reason, I don't know. But I just be thinking about a lot of shit. I'm like, man, I be letting these niggas jump on here and lie all goddamn day. Yeah. But as soon as I get on this motherfucker, pop my shit, y'all want to make it seem like I'm lying. Like, no, I'm not. I'm telling the goddamn truth about what I've been through, what it is, nigga, and how this shit really go. I know the truth, facts about a lot of people. Like, niggas don't really be outside like that.
Yeah, man. So you talking about like getting that bigger push or whatever?
Yeah.
You talking to any record
being
labels?
Supported. That's what I'm saying. Y'all support the niggas that's lying. Why y'all ain't supporting the real nigga? You know what I'm saying? Y'all supporting the nigga lie all day. Nigga ain't did nothing for nobody, but you'll support him talking about all this shit to push his record to get, for whatever. But I get it, y'all. People are being benefited off that. Yeah. You feel me? You got 7 niggas in your pocket. 7 niggas gonna push you. But it's at the same time, y'all ain't even giving me an opportunity to sit me down and say, hey, this how we want to do this, and that. Y'all ain't even giving me the opportunity to see if we can even make business happen. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, y'all see I'm doing all this shit by myself. A nigga not even saying, man, let me call him over here and let's get money together. What you think going on out there? We getting money together. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But it's like back home, it's like y'all not even getting an opportunity to be like, man, we finna all right, all 3 of us can do this for you. But this is the percentages you got to get all 3 of us. And well, come on. They're not even giving me that option. So it'd be like, nigga, if I wanted to be a bitch ass nigga, I could, you feel me? Be like, nigga, why you, that nigga ain't even who he say he is now. And I know for a fact something happened right in front of his face. That nigga ain't do nothing. Then you could tell, you feel me, if I wanted to be a hoe. But that'll stop niggas' money because, you know, when it come to rap, that's what the fans look at. Like, this is the image niggas push. But it's like, nigga, so nigga, soon as somebody get popped, you niggas run to the studio. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nigga could be a hoe and really be on that, but it's like, it ain't gonna make me no better. You feel me? So I don't, but I just be, you know, I'm saying if it was a nigga in my shoes that didn't know how to have self-control and understand that, nigga, I know I'm gonna be okay regardless. But I do peep shit and be like, nigga, why y'all keep holding me back? Why y'all keep on like, you feel me? Cause you know, people looking at it and that's like, I'm not gonna say it's a bad look because people know me personally out of state. But what if niggas didn't and they trying to do a checkup? What you niggas saying behind them closed doors? If Rick Ross was to call and be like, "What's up with the little homie Survey Wood?" What you niggas gonna say? That don't know me, they did do business with me or nothing. But when everybody pay attention to everything, he just reposted me on his story. Rick Ross just reposted me on his story. That shit big to me.
Huge, yeah.
That's big.
That's all big.
It should be, everybody else should be excited for that shit too though, because I'm not going out there telling Rick Ross, "Oh, I'm from Devondre Wooders, California. I'm from the Bay Area. Ooh, Bay shit all day, every day." You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you can't force nobody to be happy for you, but back to what you're saying about how it changed, it's also a good thing because you can see like, okay, he don't fuck with me like they don't fuck with me like that. Okay, they trying to downplay these moves like they not. Them is power moves. Like, I didn't know that nigga was gonna do that.
All right.
But it make you think a little further. Like, the people that's in power, like, what these niggas say if these niggas reach out and call them and really want to do business with me? Like, it ain't up to them, but they gonna call them before they call me. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a college scout, and they gonna call the coach first and be like, how Hip Hop Bay Area doing? You know what I'm saying? So it make me think about a lot of shit. Like, bruh, this shit get tricky.
Make you look at people different, right?
Yeah, like, nigga, is it you start thinking about, and you gotta think, I'm just now transitioning to this side of things. Like, I was still in the streets hustling to pay for studio time and in the midst of the war zone and doing what I had to do to try to become a rapper. I was still in the streets. I'm just now transitioning 2 years ago in 2024 when I finally made this hit to moving around out of state and wiggling more and having more motion like that. So I'm learning the business side of shit as things. And I'm getting an understanding of this shit. And you make you think about shit like, okay, I see how this shit go now. You feel me? And then you make you think like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So you look at things for what it is. Of course, they gonna support that because they all got parts of it.
Yeah.
But when they don't never give you the opportunity to even get parts of it, it make you think too, like, what been said? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all. But it ain't gonna stop nothing though.
You talking to any labels or anything? Nah.
I ain't talking to no labels. I feel like us people watching. It's a lot of people watching. I could tell by a lot of moves. But I ain't talked to no labels. Ain't no labels reached out really just personally and said nothing to me.
Okay.
Cause I don't got no manager and then I do everything on my own. So if they want to contact me, all you gotta do is jump in my DM. Be a lot of people jumping in my DM. I don't know, probably was a label. People be scamming so much. I don't even pay that shit no mind. Feel me? But
yeah. You would think it'd be worth it to get a manager?
Right now, I'm not in a position to get a manager because that's gonna be a whole totally different budget. And how I hustle and how I do things, it's okay for me right now. I feel like when it's meant for me to have a manager, it's gonna come when the time comes, and they gonna understand what they dealing with, because everybody want to eat at the end of the day. Yeah. You feel me? And I'm not here to try to stop nobody from getting money. I want to pay somebody for the work they do, and the shit I think is just gonna, like I said, everybody got to eat at the end of the day. I feel like when that time come and somebody know like this is a certain amount that he need that's gonna change his life for him not having to do X, Y, and Z no more and just focus on music, that's when a manager could come into play, because the manager gotta hunt down shows, they gotta put things together, and it'll be a big enough budget to make sure that the money is circulating. You feel me? Yeah. Right now, I'm just still hustling. I'm still working and still hustling. So it's like my overhead, I make sure my overhead and my bills is paid, and then after that, I go do my big one. But I cut a lot of shit too. I learned how to live. Like, I know where to spend my time at. Okay. You feel me? Yeah. And I like I said, I'm in good standings. If I make it, it's to the point to where it's like, if Made Me Doing is doing a great job, if I make another hit, or if Made Me Do It be the song that just everybody just keep as the underground hit that they never want to accept for it to be like really for what it is. If it might blow up, it might blow up in Little Rock, Arkansas. Who knows? But if it don't, I'm still gonna be okay. That's the way I set my life up. Like, I'm still gonna be okay. So a rap check wouldn't change how I live. I'm still gonna drive nice cars. I'm still gonna ride Harleys. I'm still gonna be. It's still gonna be okay because I made sure that you have a backup plan just in case things don't work out. And I'm mentally prepared for that. Like it won't make me feel no different. Niggas rap start working and niggas just pride be in a way to where they gotta go do something else. They won't go do it. I'm already doing it all. So it ain't about the money or rap with me. It's just me having a passion for music, and this is how I express myself, and I'm good at it, and I make shit, and I speak for people that's like myself, that's from the streets, that's really coming out the streets, and I need that motivation. That's what I can say. As of now, they calling me the motivator. They calling me the inspiration of the streets. People just hitting me in the DM like, bro, you inspire us so much. We know where you come from. We've been out there with you. So I speak for a whole totally different group of people. Like, so long as if I could keep doing that shit don't matter to me. It'll be somebody booking me for their birthday still.
No, hell yeah, for sure. It made me do it for the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life.
Yeah,
Somebody, and I got other slaps. I got graduation going crazy, right? I got Serve Reasons. That's going crazy. I got Outside. That's going crazy. Made Me Do It is just like, was the one everybody was like, oh shit, you rap? Didn't know. Or some people was like, you finally got you one. But when you go dig inside my archive, it's about like 20-something albums that I got out. And people hit me every day like, bro, you really got slaps. I didn't know that you had all these slaps this whole time. Yeah. Because I was just making music and hustling. So I go hustle, then go to the studio, make music, then get back to hustling. I wasn't tripping. I just put it out and it is what it is. But I was stacking up for the drought, you feel me? Then I got a lot of songs that I haven't released because I'm just putting shit up and not releasing it and just moving it on the go to where it's like, if the time do come, I got a lot of back pay for real.
That's what's up. Oh shit, just like before we wind down, going back to like the mental health stuff, you feel like when you're growing up, anybody like would have told you something or shared something with you that could have made a difference?
I think the moments that was being shared with me was like, it was people in the streets, like I said, that had good intentions. And then it was family members who was also like, I didn't have family members in my family that was in the streets, like having habits that change their life around, end up getting their shit together and becoming something of themselves. I have family members like that also that'll put me to the side and be on me. And my number one fan, I call him my number one fan, my Uncle Troy. Man, when I tell you you would think, at the time, I would think that he was being like on me and disliking me, but he really helped me a lot to how I got to where I am now. He used to not, birthday parties, I couldn't have fun. That nigga had me in the corner all the birthday, calling me dummies, but just fucking my life up. Like this had a kid. Like he got me in a corner to where when people used to try to come over there and be like, all right, that's enough, Troy. Be like, move. Get out our way. Like he'd tell all the women, like my aunties and she used to be like sad for me, but it helped me out to this day because he used to let me know, like I said, life will whoop your ass. Yeah. He used to tell me that shit all the time. Keep being out there doing dumb shit, skipping school, going to jail, all the shit that you doing, fighting for free. He used to be on my line. You out here fighting for free, you get paid for that. He was the one that was really just giving me the hard time every time he see me. I'm talking about every time he see me. Hey, come here. He'd spend his whole, if the party was 5 hours, he's spending the whole 5 hours talking my head off, down my back, disrespectfully, respectfully, hugging me, wiping my tears, telling me just the truth about life as a kid. Like he was like one of the ones, and niggas in the streets too, but he was like one of them ones that was just like, you fuck up, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Life would just whoop your ass. So, and he was one of the ones that used to be in that position where life used to whoop his ass. Mm-hmm. And then he switched it up, you feel me? So he used to just let me know, like, he knew I was going through a lot, though we had them conversations too, but he used to tell me, you hurting yourself though. And I didn't really understand that shit until that was years later when I got shot by the police. That's when I understood what he was talking about.
I was just gonna ask you that, because so like, working with kids and stuff, like they hear a lot of, like you're saying, you probably heard that message from different people too, right? Not just your uncle, but he's probably the one who hammered it in the most. But like I always say that no matter what, like some kids or some people just got to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, they just got to figure it out for themselves.
It's gonna be like that.
So I always say, you know, I hope that lesson isn't, you know, when facing 20 years in jail or something like that. You know, hopefully
And something it could be that, right?
Well, for you, you said it took you getting shot by the police, right?
Yeah, it took the police shooting me. And I'm not no saint, you feel me? If I gotta do what I gotta do to protect myself, that's what it's gonna be. But I'm not out here starting and looking for trouble, right? I'm not, I don't care too much about trouble. I done been getting in trouble my whole life. And I was telling my brother the same thing. Like, a lot of people get it fucked up because they don't understand that. I was getting in trouble before all y'all. I was going to jail since I was 13, 14. So I was getting in trouble way before a lot of people. Me and my partners was getting in trouble at that age. So we were going to jail at that age. So by the time you done went to jail all these time at that age, and some of us still end up going to the pen and doing all this, but you've been having all these lessons at this age until you got older, how you think I'm supposed to move? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm less of with it because I know how not to move dumb and sloppy. I was getting in trouble before y'all. I was outside before y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't come outside until y'all was after in y'all 20s. Yeah. We was outside when we was 11, 12, 13, really outside moving around. So it's like, we grew up fast, but it helped in a way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the thinking and how I think and how other people think, some people understand me, but a lot of people, they take it as a sign of weakness or, that nigga, he ain't with it like that no more. Yeah, I'm not. Cool, for sure. Power to the people. Because I've been getting in trouble before y'all. I was getting in trouble way before y'all even thought about even carrying guns. We was already having them. You feel me? So it's like, I understand every step of this shit. So it's like, yeah, I move how I move, and I'm not so quick to jump to want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
That shit is hard to get out of.
That's definitely growth, you know, when you could.
That shit is hard to get out of. I don't give a fuck who you think you is.
Yeah, when you can remove yourself from situations like that, you know, that shows growth. Definitely.
I've been in situations, I was just in LA. I'm out there doing my thing. I just had a situation. Like, it wasn't no bad situation, but you know, I'm hustling. So it was a situation. And being able to, the nigga said, man, I just like the way you conduct yourself, right? Don't listen to this nigga.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just, you feel me? Mm-hmm. He like, I like the way you conduct yourself, P. Don't even listen to him, bro. But this is where you at, and this is this and that. Certain niggas are probably, what you say, bro? I ain't no bitch. And ooh, man, calm down. Like, nobody called you no bitch. You know what I'm saying? But understand where you at, and you gotta understand how to handle the situation. Like, you ain't gotta always, fire not gonna always work out. Sometimes you gotta, okay, P, I understand where I'm at, but I'm just doing this, and this, X, Y, and Z. And that's when, brother, okay, you know what, man, I like the way you conduct yourself, bro. Mm-hmm. Put my number in your phone. Yeah. Anytime you're around, let me know so I can let you know how things are going. You know what I'm saying? And that's just from just learning over the years. Like, nigga, I'm not here to try to be who you want me to be. It's a lot of people that still want me to be the old me. Right. I'm not here to be that no more, bro. Right. I done did it way too many times. I did it way more than y'all was doing it. So it's like the same old shit get turned. And that energy is not when you got that energy up on you, bro, it's not no good energy. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Right? And there's some things that's gonna test you, and you gotta be on what you on. And I done been in situations where I did lose my cool, but didn't lose it that much to where I could have I done been in situations, I'm in buildings, nigga try to play with me, I got my kid, and I could have lost my mind. I got a gun on me and everything. I could have lost my mind and just went crazy, but I know, like, I'm not a 5-second thinker. But I'm gonna make sure you feel me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't went bad on that type. But I know, like, I'm the type of nigga, if they'll tell on me for defending myself, let me just say that.
Right, like you're not bringing it to them, but
if I defend myself, they gonna tell on me. Somebody else, they gonna let pass. But me, for some reason, they'll tell on me. They'll use their mama to tell on me. They gonna use whoever to tell on me, and that's just what it is. It's just, I don't know. Like, it's weird. Like, they not, when it come to me, like, if I defend myself and, you hit him too hard though. That's what but he hit me first. Yeah. But they gonna try to play me with but you hit him too hard though, bro. Like, you have to hit him that hard. But he hit me first. Yeah, so I know that over the years growing up, that's how it always, not always been, but that's how it started getting moved around. I started moving around with time, knowing that, like, I'm not a 5-second thinker. And I know that I gotta be prepared for any moment if it ever come to that, and I have to do what I have to do, that y'all gonna tell on me. Y'all gonna make sure that somebody, mama or somebody, put me in a position to where people that just don't want to see you in, that I'm not able to take care of my kids and do what I got to do. I'm not bothering nobody. It's just that some people, like I said, they dislike you for having the courage and the heart to wake up every day to handle your business, especially coming from the situation and the way my cards was dealt to me. It's people that just don't like it, bro. And I just know that what come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But mentally, it'll fuck you up if you don't have no self-control. I'm gonna keep saying that, because this shit really will have you crazy. But me going through all that depression and all that type of stuff at a young age and understanding what I was going through and all that shit got me prepared to be the man I am today. Got me prepared for it.
Man, you said you got locked up at like 13. This just made me think. Did you graduate high school?
Nah.
Nah.
I dropped out.
What grade you drop out?
I dropped out in like 10th grade. I kept going to jail. So I really stopped going to, I checked out of school in like 10th grade. I was just going to go. I was selling dope. So I sell my weed. I go to school to sell my weed and then go to the track. So I really wasn't at school. You feel me? I would go to school to sell my weed and then go to the track. And then even that, like I was so popular that grown men used to come up to the schoolhouse. It was just a lot of shit. You feel me? So it's like all that shit got me prepared. Like I didn't graduate school, but after I got shot by the police and came home, I went back and got my GED.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, I went back and got my GED because I started thinking about things I can do, even though they was like telling me no. I didn't let that stop me. I still was like, let me go get my GED, let me go do this or do that, try to have something, even if I gotta be in a warehouse working, like to take care of myself. I was like willing to do whatever to make sure I was good on the side of just hustling. I just didn't want to depend on being in the streets and somebody thinking they had to be my mama at a time. You get what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to live like that.
Yeah, that's big. And talk about being a dad.
Being a dad is hard as fuck. That shit hard, bro. Then I got baby mamas. I got to deal with so many different personalities. And then it's that. You see everything I just talked about? It's the thing like that. You go through so much. And this is why you should wait. Because you go through so much, women start forgetting who they dealing with after a certain amount of time. It's certain things I can't do. It's certain places I don't just sit around and lounge in. It's certain ways I don't move because of who I am and where I came up from. Like, it's certain things I can't do. That shit go out the window. Once a female have a baby with you, they forget about that. You can't do none of that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They forget about you can't do none of that shit. Once they have that baby, it's a thinking that you don't want to do it. When it's like, bitch, you know I can't be over there, or you know I don't need to be sitting. They forget about all that. So for me, it's hard. But I don't let that shit bother me. I used to try to play. I always try to get my kids as much as I can. But I got to a point where it's like, you know what? Instead of just arguing with them, they right, and you just got to do what you got to do. I pay child support, so I just go to work, pay my child support, and just throw my hands up. I got boys, though, and one girl. So once they old enough to come fuck with me, they come fuck with me. Yeah. I'd rather them come fuck with me and me working hard and get my shit together than they mamas pulling by a liquor store saying, yo, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. He let life whoop his ass. Look at him. Like, he gave up. When he's like, they play a part to where it's like, it's a lot of stuff that come with that, especially dealing with a nigga that's in the streets. Okay. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like, when you one of them niggas, they forget about all that. And then it get treacherous because females get emotional. Then they start fucking on niggas that don't fuck with you and doing all type of shit. You got to deal with that too. And then you can't crash out. And then you got to still be a man. And then if you trip, you get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff. I just be quiet about it and just be like, I don't let it bother me. I just like, go ahead. They do what they want. I don't got no say so. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand that they going to do what they want. I don't got no say so. As long as my sons is good, don't nobody touch them. They ain't calling me, saying nobody putting their hands on them, we good. But I know I can't. It ain't no. And I travel for work, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be on the road a lot.
I gotta be on the road a lot, so I'm a deadbeat. Like I travel, I gotta construction. I travel for work, real work. So it's like that's how I get my money, and that's how I pay my child support.
Okay.
I just finished a project. I'm off work right now. I gotta wait till the next project start.
So you in construction too?
Yeah,
What kind of things you work on?
I started as a laborer, worked my way up. Now I'm a safety manager.
Oh, nice. Good for you.
Yeah, so I tell you, I know how to
Man, talk
do
about-
some things, man.
Talk about that a little bit, because as just a rap fan and stuff, I'm always wondering, like, man, how do these dudes afford studio time and this and that? Like, unless, you know.
I mean, I was hustling first. Like,
Yeah.
I was getting all my money out the streets. But like I said, I put myself in a position to where it's like, even if rap don't work, I'm still going to be okay. Because people have psyched themselves out to think that, oh, I can't have a job to rap. A lot of these niggas didn't have jobs and came up rapping and started and got they push from there. Never sold a liquor drug in the streets and never been on a corner and don't know how a day shift or a night shift is experienced, like being in the streets. They don't know. They just made a song talking about the streets and now they own.
Right.
But never stood outside all day and all night waiting on somebody to come purchase something for them in the middle of a war zone with a gun on your hip, taking risks. Police can pull up at any time. You got to be right there to feed yourself, though, or pay your rent. They never been in that position. These niggas done got jobs and made songs and made it. So why would you be dumb enough to not to go do that,
Right.
whether you're rapping or not? There comes a point in time in your life where you got to grow up. You feel me? And then you got to think about this. When you selling drugs, the people that you know start getting older. You get older. Now the next nigga that's coming up is gonna be a young nigga. Now he know all the people because his community, his people, him being the popular, the next nigga coming up, next guy coming up, it's his turn. Your money gonna start getting thin because you don't know everybody he know. And everybody you know is getting older, probably dying off or probably at work, probably start getting high, changing their life, moving on.
Yeah.
So that's why you supposed to invest. That's why you supposed to get in and then get out. You feel me?
Right.
Or you get a pack of young niggas, keep them around you to keep them high, or whatever the case may be. But at a time, it's gonna keep recycling. They get older, they get older, they get older, get older. Then it's what? You feel me? You left with no picture, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? And the bitch don't want no broke ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be a great nigga. So I just put myself in a position to where it's like, I'm a hustler. So either way it go, if this shit don't work, I could still make music. I ain't tripping. I ain't getting no money off that shit. I used to pay for my studio time with hustling money. Now I put myself in a position to where it's like, I just make sure I go there and do my thing. It ain't that much. I'm either selling cars still on the side, or I'm handsome enough. They like to see me have things. I pay for studio time. Give me a beat. I don't ask for too much in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could buy my own cars. I could buy my own Harleys. I could do all that shit on my own. But if I do want a car, trust me, they'll get me one. They'll give me anything I want. But
You gotta go get it.
But I just ask for little things like that. Give me a beat. Buy me a beat. Pay for some studio time. Because I know that's what I'm into.
Right.
And I'm good at it. So, yeah, niggas just be psyched out. Because at the time you go get that advance check, you don't get it one time, then what you gonna do? Invest, right? You're gonna open up businesses. You're gonna buy real estate. You're gonna do all this. So you're actually working now. Once they give you that rap check, what you gonna do? Because they're gonna give it to you one time and then you gotta wait.
Exactly. And you gotta pay it back.
Then you gotta pay it. Then you gotta pay it back. I don't owe nobody, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't owe nobody nothing. I'm telling you, I don't owe nobody nothing. So I could take a break right now for a year and chill and don't even care.
Right.
It's a lot of niggas that's gotta keep working, keep doing shows because they gotta pay somebody back.
Yeah. Nah, that's big. That's real big.
Feel me?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of this shit I pay attention to, like, man, and shit like that. Like, these niggas owe somebody, or they got some niggas in their pocket keeping them going. But they making it hard for the B-Wood nigga, but I don't be tripping. I be like, that shit crazy. I do it because I love it and I got a passion for it. That's it. But yes, I would take my black ass to work. I just finished a project and I'm like, I just finished a project. I'm not gonna go back to work until after summer. I can do that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
I put
cool.
myself in a position where I can do that.
That's cool, man.
Child support and all that shit gonna be cool. I'll go back after summer.
Yeah. I appreciate the honesty about that too.
Yeah, well, I'm not here to sugarcoat it a lie. Right now, if these niggas, if they shit stop selling right now, what they gonna do?
Right.
What you gonna do, bruh?
Yeah.
It's different now. The hoods ain't the same. See, when I was growing up, I grew up on dope tracks. They're not the same no more. These young niggas made it hot, so it's shootouts every day. You can't go sit in your hood and sell no dope. That shit getting shot up every day across America. Everybody want to be Pooh Shiesty. It's nothing but guns getting shot. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do? You gonna get you a job. You gonna go to a little warehouse. You gonna try to get you a job. This shit slow up right now.
Yeah.
For anybody. And if you don't, you just dumb. You just dumb. Cause you gonna have to work. The music game is a job. Learn the business. It's a job. And anybody can be replaced.
Yeah. Shoot, man, before we wrap up, anything you want to plug or anything you got coming up?
Shit, right now I'm just moving around. I'm still on tour. I gotta go to Arizona on April 11th. Oh no, shit, April book, damn. I got April 3rd. Rare Breed. Grand opening at their clubhouse. I'm performing at. April 4th, we're gonna be at Lux down here in Oakland for Marcus' birthday party. April 11th, I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona. April 25th, I got the Atlanta World Show. I'm nominated for 2 awards.
Oh, nice. Good luck, man.
Yeah, we gonna see what it do. I'm nominated for 2 awards, 2 songs. Song of the year and 1 mic drop of the year. So, April booked up too. I'm just on tour right now, bro. I'm finna go out and just do some more work. While I got this time off, I'm just finna go give myself the time to pull up to everybody like and network with them some more since everything picking up for real. So I don't know. You never know what might happen though. I'm out there swimming shit. I might surprise myself. Who knows? Yeah. Somebody might see me and say my name. I'm like, this nigga know me. This nigga know me, man. You never know.
Good luck, man. You got some support over here, man. I appreciate you pulling up.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Once you reached out, I was like, oh, shit. See, when shit like this happen, this will let me know that I'm heading in the right direction, right? Not saying that you never wanted to do it, but I came up on your radar, and you was like, I'm pushing in the right direction, so I appreciate these all the time. So, till next time, you never know. Something great might happen, and we might have to sit down and talk about it.
Definitely, yeah.
For real, me?
Back again, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Right on, appreciate it.
Right on, bro.
Yeah.